Well, hello there, and welcome back to our comment of the day, where we talk about Minecraft with some cinematics and some awesome music, soothing music going on in the background. If that sounds like something that you're up for, consider leaving a like on the video. But without further ado, we're going to talk about 5 different ideas about why playing Minecraft with others changes the game. Starting with our first question here, which is, how has playing Minecraft with others changed the way you see the game? Well, in order to start this question, I do have to discuss the fact that I am returning to Minecraft and I am a member of the Lotus SMP, which is a SMP of a bunch of different YouTubers, a whole ton of content creators that make content together on the same server. So one thing that is really cool about my playing experience in the first place is that I get to make content with people all around the world that have the same common interest that I do, which is a whole ton of Minecraft, and it's a whole blast to play on as well. I really do enjoy it, but I was always a single player for the most part. Before that, I played hardcore Minecraft to begin with, and then did a whole ton of single player stuff by myself. And there definitely is a place for single player Minecraft, but playing Minecraft with other people, whether you know them or whether or not you meet them through the game or through a different medium online, whatever it be, is such a rewarding feeling. And it is so cool to be able to meet a community of people that share the common interest of this game and get to share experiences together and share the love of it together. And that's one of the things that for me is so incredibly important and special about doing YouTube and being able to play with other people. And so, given my history, you can probably tell that I do love single player, but there is something special about playing Minecraft with other people, and it has definitely changed the way that I've seen the game. Now, other people play in so many different ways than you could ever imagine when you get to play Minecraft with them intimately. And whenever I started playing on the Lotus SMP, I really realized that for the first time. Now, when playing Minecraft, a lot of people will dibble and dabble with playing speedrun style or playing a min-max sort of style, playing as a builder, or playing as a survivalist, or doing a whole ton of different ideas of playing Minecraft. It's a sandbox game, and that is one of the most beautiful parts of it, as we all know. But when you are playing with the same people on one world throughout the world, and they all have a very high skill level and knowledge base when it comes to Minecraft, it kind of shows and demonstrates for me that when you're playing with other people, you will kind of rub off from their play style, whether it be wanting to or having the ability to go and take on more challenging things that explore or expand your skill set and make you experience more things in the game. And for me, a good example is that with the actual Pug, who is another member on the Lotus SMP, he has taken me on so many different adventures, whether it be going bastion raiding or heading into the Nether, doing a whole ton of different things, many of which have scared me and gave me a death or two along the road, but have made these incredible experiences that I can now look back upon, where we've all gone and challenged, one of the structures in Minecraft and died. But it's much different when you are playing with somebody else and you guys can experience it together and laugh and root each other on and kind of just immerse yourselves in such a cooperative way that is, I think, very unique to Minecraft. And so even playing with just one other person that you're close with can make a massive difference. And even those 200 or those 100 days with 2 different people where they play it co-op is very entertaining because it's fun seeing how people kind of collaborate and how their different skill sets and ways that they play Minecraft have a cohesion with one another, or sometimes how they kind of deflect off of one another. I know that I have played with some of my friends from real life in the past, and that was also an experience where I saw that they played the game in ways that were so different than how I played. And there is a grand amount of knowledge that you can get by just playing the game, but you can get that knowledge so much more quickly by playing with other people that are sharing, even just through you watching them and experiencing their play style, the ways and nicks and tricks of playing Minecraft in a way that is more efficient or more enjoyable or more suited to your own fulfillment and enjoyment with the game. And that is also given to the fact that Minecraft is, again, such a beautiful game, in that the fact that you can do anything that you want to and play and experience the worlds that are generated anytime and every time, the way that in a random fashion, you could say. As well as, I do think that a very underrated thing as well that not a lot of people talk about is that when you're playing with other people and they play in a harmonious way, you are able to build so much more with so many more different building blocks and have so much more potential for growth and expansion, the ability to try different things, and almost like an end game status when you play with other people, when you're all working towards a similar goal. And that has been a very recurring sort of theme for my experience playing with other people, because I play the game so incredibly slowly. I play by myself that when it comes to the ideas about the block palettes and the types of builds and the scales of the builds that I would actually like to build, it would take me, and it does take me, forever when playing single player. But you can trade with other people when you're playing with them. And so that is such an asset when it comes down to it. When playing with other people, you guys can divide and conquer and then be able to harmoniously work together in order to make the things that you would like to make. And that is a huge reason that I enjoy playing with other people, because I can build things and kind of contribute to the aesthetics of an area, and other people can help me get the materials for it. And that way I can make more content, because it would take me forever to I really mean it, to put the ideas that I have in my head into a Minecraft world without the help of literally 24 other people that are hugely invested into the game. So that kind of speaks a lot about to the fact that if you don't play that much Minecraft, you do have to go little bit by little bit over time, and it does take a good amount of time to scale things. But when you do play with other people, the potential that you guys all have together is so much more transformative, you could say. And that's why when you see those massive YouTube videos of these huge builds, it takes a team of people. And I'd love to be part of one of those building events. I know some of you may know people that would allow for me to take part, although I may not be good enough of a builder yet. You can definitely take a look at the main channel if you'd like to see more of my building skills in person, you could say. But playing with other people is just so much, and we'll continue to talk about it as we get into our comment of the day, or question number 2. Now, our second question about playing Minecraft with others is, what's one Now, question number 2, when it comes down to playing Minecraft with others, is what's one memorable story from an SMP that taught you something about community? And this one for me is very easy to think about, and I have many different stories that I could tell when it comes down to it, but I do think that I'm going to take one of the most recent ones, because I think that it is particularly helpful to think about. Now, when I first started playing on the Lotus SMP, the first ever recording night, it was the first time that I'd ever played with other people. And a lot of these other content creators I had looked up to and really enjoyed their content, and so had a bit of fanboy within myself. And so meeting them and being able to record, the first time I ever hung out with them, we all had the record button on, and it was the commencement of the season, which is very high pressure when it comes down to it. If you get nervous about meeting new people, well, then imagine doing it kind of not just live with everybody, but also recorded by more than 24 people's other perspectives. So you are quite broadcast to the world when it comes down to it, which is a good thing, but also a high pressure thing when you've never played with other people before, right? And all these people around the world, and so many different facets. And so I was incredibly nervous the first ever night when I played on the Lotus SMP Season 3. The first night we hung out, I was my best self as much as I could. And then I just had so much social anxiety, and I felt like I could not continue to socialize because my battery had just been spent, because I was trying so hard to be my best self, and it was just taking everything from me. I ended up then going and pretty much spending like the next 3 days on the server by myself. And it took a huge mental effort for me to go and reunite with everybody. And I kind of made, for me, I justified it by the fact that I was like, I just need a whole ton of materials for my starter base, which was true. But at the same time, I think I was nervous to go back and hang out with everybody. And so I really jumped out of my comfort zone when it came down to doing Minecraft in a social way. And if you have never played Minecraft with other people, you may feel like it's a bit more of a step out of your comfort zone. I totally think that it is absolutely worth it, because then after 1 year, I come back with the whole gang, and then a whole ton of new people as well this is now their first recording night, and we're all together. And I feel like, I'm like, oh my gosh, not only are these the other creators that I play with and have a good time with, now that I come back after traveling across the world, I took a break, as some of you guys may know, and went to travel across Spain. But I came back and got to meet up with all of these people that now I realize are really good friends, and I feel comfortable. Where the first night I was nervous, like so anxious, hanging out with everybody, and even after the fact being like, what if it's the first night and someone comes up behind me and I'm just trying to kind of escape from talking anymore. So I just want to keep grinding though, because everyone else is online, but I don't want to have any other interactions with anybody. What if somebody comes, that feeling, that anxiety, it was crazy. And being like, oh my gosh, I hope anyone runs into me, because I know that what I would want if I was feeling the way that I did when I first jumped into trying to be social doing Minecraft is for someone to be like, yo, like, what's up? Like, what's going on? Let's go and hang out. Let's try to get some diamonds. What's your plan for the season? Let's like chit chat. Like, you don't even have to go on an adventure, but I'd love to know who you are, because if you are a content creator on Minecraft, one of the best things, absolutely by far, is the fact that when you're hanging out with everybody, everyone is just friends. Like, we all just hang out because, it's not like Call of Duty where we're like bang, ba bang, like, there's someone over in the corner, I'm not going to, I used to play a lot of Call of Duty, but I'm not going to get into it. But, doing callouts and playing competitively is much different than when you're harvesting, your wheat field, or you're climbing up a mountain to get some quartz with somebody else. Like, you're getting to know them, and everyone just becomes friends because you get to know each other on a deeper level. And that is an incredible thing about the digital universe. And so if you'd ever think about even just stepping out of your comfort zone and trying to do Minecraft on YouTube, and you would like to have cinematics that look like this, you're more than welcome to take a look at the link in the description below. I have a code for you all. If you use the code MentorSlip20 based on this channel right here, you are more than welcome to get 20% off a 1-hour masterclass, where if you don't get the skills to make the cinematics that would grow your YouTube channel and get you some money as well, then come and reach out back to me, and everything is 100% free. I absolutely assure you that I will reimburse you. It's more than 500 hours. It's got to be 600 or 700 hours by now, at least, of making replay mod cinematics and making cinematics in Minecraft. And so many of you guys may have known me from that as well. I'm more than happy to hook you up with a little bit of a discount. Once again, linked in the description down below. But playing with other people, it has shown me that the more you do it, even if you just interact through comments, if you guys join a Discord together, anything, playing with other people through the microphone, starting a YouTube channel, playing with your family member, playing with your kid, playing with your best friend in the same room. You guys are playing on different consoles on a Realm. You guys are playing on Java together. You're making content, whatever it is so worth going and trying to play with other people. Our third comment of the day or question is, in what ways does multiplayer Minecraft help you grow as a creator? And for me, I think that the biggest thing when it comes to using multiplayer Minecraft to grow, if you make YouTube videos but you haven't played with other people, is that it is going to, by default, force you out of your comfort zone. I think that everyone has a different idea about what makes good content or what the content that they want to make looks like. And so by playing with other people, when you guys are inevitably making content together as creators, will wind up in someone inviting you to go and do things that you've never done before in the game, that you may not even think that you would enjoy doing in the game. You will realize that you'll have a great time doing it with the other people by playing with multiplayer. And what happens is that you then grow and enjoy more aspects of the game, which makes you want to explore more aspects of the game, which then will lead you into doing other opportunities that the game will provide with other people that will traverse and experience those different aspects of the game differently and give you more information about how to conquer those aspects of the game, which is such an exciting thing. And so playing with other creators is incredible because most of us have something impeccable about our skill set or our way of playing Minecraft that we innately want to show that inner part of us. And we do that not only through our commentary, but through our cinematics and our music choice. And I'm thinking of Draconis the entire time, who is also a member of the Lotus SMP. And if you have not taken a look at his channel, please do. All of his music is made by him, and it is incredible, and it is such a vibe, and he is so uniquely himself. It is such a wonderful feeling. He builds villages and kingdoms in a way that I would love to do, and I definitely take notes about how to do that because I don't know how. I kind of just go with my gut, and he may look at the way that I build and take notes, which is cool because I build in my own way, and it does look beautiful in my personal opinion. And hopefully if you're still here in the video, you also think so based on the cinematics and the worlds that you can see here on screen. Like, this is all of my own work, and it's no tutorials. Like, this is all of my own playing and play style and all of my cinematics, and every aspect of all of these videos is just myself. And I think that even when it comes to doing something like live streaming or recording more or recording longer, if this was just myself, then I would probably not be able to do a length of recording if I hadn't been inspired by other people, Draconis included, that could have a commentary that is longer and still full of high quality and of depth. And that is really cool to have been inspired by that, because it made me grow a skill set through that inspiration that allows for me to be much more confident and roll with commentary over the microphone and express myself in a way that when most people turn on the microphone, they instantly freeze up. I have now been able to find a way to flow into it and kind of open up to it, which is something that I didn't think that I would have been able to do when I started and had to retake every sentence 15 times if I hadn't continued doing it, and then saw other people that were even better than I through playing with other content creators and watching their videos. And so if you haven't seen any other Lotus SMP members playthroughs, definitely do take a look at the server. There's a whole ton of really dedicated people that are awesome creators as well, and I'm proud and I'm very happy to be a part of the crew, you could say. Our fourth reflection question when it comes down to playing Minecraft with other people is, why do you think Minecraft multiplayer is a unique way to connect with friends or family? And I think that Minecraft is unique because when you're playing Minecraft with other people, for the most part, it's because we are choosing to use our time, which is, I think, the most important resource that we have in order to connect through something that we are uniquely passionate about, which is Minecraft. And I love living life. I love real life. I love the ability to communicate myself to you all through this digital medium, but I also love playing Minecraft. Like, I love the fact that I can immerse myself in who I am as Slip, which is a part of who I am as a human being, into Minecraft as well. And whenever you've played a video game that has any sort of progression element to it with other people, you can see that their characters are a bit different. I'm sure that you've had friends that or family members that you've played with, and you know them in real life, and then you know them based on their achievement level within the game that you guys play together on your off time, on your free time together. Or at least you may have had that experience with some other people as a gamer, or even you met other people online and you're like, oh, this person is this person is like, they have Riz, or they are dripping. Like, they're awesome because they have leveled up in the game so much. Like the person that is in Call of Duty, or for me, like the person that has this massive, incredible detailed kingdom. For example, Mild Maddie, or Draconis, or so many Chespy, so many other people, Gribbly Games, so many other Inca Raids, so many other people on the Lotus SMP, and I know that you all know Flip or Mythical Sausage or Bars. So many people, Simply Night. There's gonna be so many people that I could list off the top of my head that have these massive builds, that sort of thing. And the reality is that when you're playing with other people, that person becomes such and such because of their skill set and ability within the game too. You're like, oh, my buddy is also that 10th prestige guy that absolutely decimates everybody. Well, my buddy is that guy that knows how to build the most efficient or an optimized gold farm and be able to make an ender farm, like to get ender pearls and repair your tools with mending. I'm thinking of Cobb when I think of that. So many people that you play with in so many different ways. That again, you connect in such a way because you have that same love in whatever level or dimension or form that it is, and that is expressing whatever is inside you, whatever we think of or conceive of the soul or the expression that you guys are getting from me. And no, I'm not AI. I'm a real person. And if you are following me and a member of the Discord, you would know that because I post my real self and my real face all of the time. You know that I am me. So thank you for enjoying hanging out with me and the Wordle and all of the different things that we happen to do together. But Minecraft has also provided me the opportunity to play Wordle and hang out with so many people online, over 175 people in the Discord from all around the world that just love Minecraft and are able to share it through a digital medium. And it is so incredible to be a part of a community of millions and also just thousands of people that love the same exact thing as you. which is this beautiful sandbox game. And then last but not least, our fifth comment of the day. What's one tip you'd give someone who's never played Minecraft with others before? And this is, I think, kind of a cheesy tip, but I do think that it is such a real tip, and it really is just play how you want to play. For me, you could definitely say that as a content creator, I would be pressured to play and build and do all of these different things that would be not authentic to the way that I actually play. But the reality is that I keep coming back to Minecraft because it is something that for me in particular is such an authentic version of myself. The person that you get behind the microphone, the play style that you get, whatever it is that I build, everything that I make is so uniquely me because I just take whatever has been absorbed by my experience of life and I transmit all of this energy, all of this intention into these videos for you guys. Everything, so much time and energy is put into this that for me, I know that just showing up as me is what is going to win out over the longest period of time. I know that that has been the most transformative thing about me meeting the people that have resonated the most with me and have brought this community that we have here now together, and I could not be more thankful for that. And if I was playing a part, if I was being inauthentic, if I wasn't being me, I really do think that after 3 years of having done this, especially after having taken the break that I did most recently, I would not be doing this anymore. I completely would have thrown in the towel, and I decided not to. Something brought me back to this, and the more that I get back into the microphone and get to hang out and communicate with you all and myself at the same time, it's not altruistic, the more I realized that playing with other people and being able to reach into what makes you you and being able to share that with other people, with hundreds and thousands and so many other people that love the same thing as you, that is so much more powerful than you could imagine if you have not tried to play with other people, and especially if you haven't tried to make content. Because once you make content, and the more that you keep at doing something that you love and share and grow skills through doing this thing, if you love Minecraft, I think that doing content creation and making a YouTube channel is such a cool thing that you can do. And if any of this resonates with you and you've been thinking about starting a Minecraft YouTube channel, definitely reach out to me. I'd love to help you out about doing it. It has been one of the most gratifying things I have done in my entire life. If you have ever wanted to make cinematics just like this as well, you're more than welcome to take a look at the link in the description below, as well as the pinned comment, where with just $17 and even more cheaply with the code MentorSlip20, you can take a look at 1 hour masterclass that will give you cinematics that look just like this.